Hey, it's MK, and I am back with day 8 of Christy's 30-day sketch challenge. And I'm kind of loving how these layouts are turning out, even though they are kind of super quick, super simple, all that stuff. I am kind of loving it. I'm also loving the fact that I'm catching up on my 2006 album. That's mostly where these photos are coming from. In the beginning, some of them came from like 2009, 2010, things like that. But most of these going forward are my 2006, which I think is awesome because I kind of forgot about all those. Anyways, to the supplies, here is the layout. Let me show you this really quickly. It's kind of a dark one. But it is like an up and down. It seems to me like this is kind of the MO of some of the layouts I've noticed. Unless I turn it and do whatever, I can do that as well. So I have this really awesome tissue that I got from a package from the Ink Road. I think Inky Road or the Ink Road. I think it's the Ink Road. Yes. But I received a package, and this is the tissue paper that I got from it. I also have some Fun Day, My Mind's Eye, super fun little like 3D embellishments. Yeah, super old. 2011. Yay. And then I have brand new Heidi Swapp. I think it's old school, I think is what this collection is. Yes, it says old school down there, kind of. So I've got the, I don't know, the dictionary words. I have the ephemera going on here. I have these thickers that I just got from my boys, not just for boys kit club. I picked those up from there, I believe. Wait a minute. Or was this old school? No, because the old school ones were different. And then I also picked out 3 pieces of paper from the 8x6 old school. And that is what I'm going to use for my element going this way. And then of course another element I decided I wanted off to the side. And then I have, again, my daughter and my eldest and a couple of monkeys, because that just makes sense to me. So if you guys don't know, my daughter, yeah, there's it was the mom and daughter show for the first 7 years of her life before everyone else started showing up. So just to let you guys know why it just always seems to be my daughter. And then this last piece, this kind of a gray wood, is from, excuse me, is from Creative Memories Beneath the Pines. So that's that one. And then on the back it was just this lighthouse photo. But we're going to use this dark gray. All right, let's get started. See what I can do. Yeah.
All right, so the first thing that I am going to do is fussy cut out this tiger. Ever since I saw the larger version of this tiger, I just wanted to cut it out. I have no pictures whatsoever of tigers. Well, I've already scrapped them actually, but I just wanted a tiger on this page. My daughter's wearing camo and pink, and so I really wanted to go towards like something fierce or the word fierce in it, something like that. And I wanted this tiger, even though it's, you know, got a bunch of monkeys in it. I'm okay with that. The tiger is going to make it on this page because that's what I just, ever since I saw this paper, I want the tiger. Okay. Enough about the tiger, let's move on. So because of the tiger being so large, I shifted everything to the left, and then I'm going to back my photos in this gorgeous tissue paper. Now, the tissue paper, as you can see, it's kind of sparkly. That is rose gold glitter, you guys. I mean, like, oh my gorgeousness. Rose gold glitter in like a peachy pink tissue paper. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Laura, for wrapping my package in it. I really appreciate it. So I have decided that I just wanted to mat them instead of having them two individual photo mats. I decided to do the whole thing, and I'm going to double layer it. So before I cut the seam off, I'm going to put, glue on the back and then chop off the seam. So that way they're two separate layers, but now they're glued together instead of me trying to figure out how they go back together. I'm lazy, you guys. There's nothing to it. I thought that I was going to add some of this black because I do kind of like that it's kind of like a chalkboard black. It's not a solid, stark, in-your-face black. So I thought that I was going to use some of that because I do have a bunch of black monkeys, but I just don't know yet. I had no idea what I was really going to do. So you're going to watch me go through all of the embellishments. And I have to tell you guys, I'm not a big fan of this 2-layered packaging. Just not a fan of it at all. Just saying. So I flipped through all of these packaging. This is my very first time actually opening the package. And so I'm flipping through really super fast, just trying to decide, what do I want on my layout? And normally the first go around, I'm pretty good at making that decision, and it's a one and done. I won't go back to those embellishments normally on a normal layout. And when I don't feel like I'm speed scrapping like I have been this whole month. And it's only day 8, you guys. Seriously. These tiny little embellishments, I was looking for a 6 that was kind of like that pink camo 2. I could have used that too because it was just me and my daughter, but I didn't think about that at the time. I only thought about it like right this second. So too late. But yeah, I was looking for a 6 because that's how old she was. She made it pretty easy on me, born in 2000. And so if everything's a 6, if it's the 2006, everything's an 8 if it's 2008. So I don't have to guess at how old she is. Thank you, Cora. Now I'm going to figure out a title, and it's just pretty simple. It's Little Monkey. And it was just pretty simple. I pulled out this notebook punch that I actually had picked up at my very first ever Tuesday morning trip. Thank you very much, JoJo and Sharon, for taking me on that walk. Don't ask, you guys. It's a long story, but it was fun. It was a long walk too, but it's just right around the corner. Ask her. Then I struggled a little bit to figure out where the halfway mark was on that journaling spot that I'm just going to use as a decorative element. And I cut it all out because I ended up having to pull out my ruler. I just could not figure out where the middle part is. Now I'm going to rough up my notebook punched area, maybe rip off a piece or two. Yep, there it goes. And I will do the same thing with the upper portion as well. Uh-oh, what did I decide? Where did I go? What was I missing? Oh, I decided that I wanted to pop it up off the page. Every time I try to use tissue, I think it's like floating in the air type thing. And I just really wanted, it makes me feel like it's fluffy, I guess, when I use tissue paper for behind my photos. So I try to pop them up. And when I stick down my stuff, I know I say this almost every video that I make, when I stick down my photos or my foam, the non-sticky side, I use my ATG for instant stick, and then I use my liquid glue for a more permanent stick. Well, then the tissue paper kind of got stuck underneath itself, and so it wouldn't let me slide this bottom piece under. And I did decide that I wanted the tiger to be on the, I couldn't find enough embellishments to make a cute little cluster on the right. So basically I made it on the left side of my entire photo cluster. Basically, I just made it part of the layout instead of a separate element like I wanted it to, which I still think it's okay. There's still not a tiger though, but I'm okay. I still love the way this layout looks. I don't really care what the animals are in there. My daughter looks cute, and I think the tiger goes with, her motif that she was doing, her little pink camo thing. I'm ruffling up the tissue paper, and gluing everything down now. So I got my little tiger going on. I really like it. And because I couldn't find anything else down there, but I still wanted to use the Love You, I have decided to change my title to Love You Little Monkey. So I'll make that work here in a few. Now this ticket gives me a heartache as well. Oh my gosh. It doesn't look like I have a whole struggle on this layout, but I kind of do. I kind of struggle. There's elements that I wanted to put in, but they just were facing the wrong direction for them to fit. So yeah, it just, struggling. So I have this little, it's a vellum kind of like arrow-ish. I don't know what that's called. Chevron, like a single chevron. Can you have a single chevron? I don't know. But I put it behind the journaling, the little, I don't know, dictionary word. Now I'm behind on my thing. I fussy cut around my palm tree things because the white border was just too much of a white border for me. So I cut that out. I also cut out putting my title down again for the second time. I don't know why we do that to ourselves. Seriously. So here's my title, Love You, Little Monkey. I thought that was kind of cute. And yeah, she was my little monkey back in the day. Wait till you guys see my lagoon pictures with her. Anyways, I'm sure they'll come up here pretty soon. So I really liked that little word. It says, whatever you are, be all there. And then the craft banner next to it. But that ticket, it just, because I wanted it to have the ticket and the little finger pointing and all that stuff, rather than what was below the ticket, it was not working. It had to go on the right side of the page. So I got rid of all the words. I just thought it was getting a little too wordy. So yeah, I just got rid of the black, I don't know, word thing. And now I'm going to put some of these sequins. They just happen to be sitting on my desk from my Tonic Studios kit. And so they matched perfectly, actually. They kind of don't look like they do, but they really, really do. And here's where I decided I really didn't like that scallop circle. I don't even know what it was on top of the banner. So I decided that I went back to my embellishments, pulled out this XO. Nice and simple. It's kind of a peachy pink like everything else is, so it matches. I found a scrap laying on my desk to back it up because, again, it was vellum. And I just glued it on. There, all covered. I thought about actually leaving the upper portion on, and it just, took it all off. Made it my own. And now I'm going to go back to my sequins, just putting a dab of glue where I want my sequins. Normally I lay out my sequins first, but this time for some reason I am dabbing the glue first. Weird. Things can change, I guess. And once I'm done here, I am done with my layout. I hope you guys liked it. I thought it came together quickly, even though it wasn't what I envisioned in the first place. But here it is, and it's day 8. And I'm still hanging in there. I'm still keeping up with the Joneses. Yay. And I hope you guys check out everyone else. I really, really love this. And I hope to get to do it again here pretty soon. I just hope I get a little bit more notice. Make sure you guys go check everyone else out. And I will see what you're doing tomorrow. Bye.